Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Last Friday, the developers dropped some exciting news about their future plans. There is a ton of interesting info for Corepunk fans. I'd like to give you a quick rundown of the key points. Let's dive in. The developers have decided to push back the progress wipe by about 2 weeks, so it's now scheduled for September 14th. Now you might be wondering why this is happening. Well, the team is working hard on improving several key game systems. To do this effectively, they need to run more tests on the existing servers using all the data we've generated through our gameplay. Regarding server stability, the developers have made significant improvements. They've reduced technical issues and downtimes during testing. We can actually see the difference. Just a few weeks ago, we encountered server fixes every 15 minutes, which was unplayable for me. Now it's much better. If you decided to leave the game because of these issues, the news about the wipe on September 14th and the server improvements might inspire you to return and give it another try. The game's quest system is getting an overhaul. Developers are updating existing quests, adding new ones, and adjusting objectives for better gameplay balance. They also improved the reward system, making it easier to gear up for endgame challenges through questing. Additionally, quest functionality is expanded. These changes should roll out in the coming weeks. This is great news, as it seemed to me that many players choose not to do quests at all, since there was no practical reasons to do so. Currently, people are leveling up by killing packs of mobs in groups, and characters' power doesn't depend on whether you are doing quests or not. It's cool to have different ways of reaching in-game content while actually having fun on their journey there. Since I already released a level 1 to 6 quest walkthrough video and I'm preparing one for level 6 to 11, I can't wait to explore these improvements. On September 14th, we can also expect a revamp of the combat system. The developers are rebuilding it from the ground up, aiming to make every ability more responsive and satisfying. Personally, I didn't have any concerns regarding the combat system, but if they have the resources to improve it, that's always appreciated. The developers have revealed details on the relationship between resources and crafting. The game features 7 primary stats, including attack power, spell power, armor, and others. Each stat has 3 tiers of crafting resources: uncommon, rare, and epic. For example, attack power uses Gunnets as an uncommon tier 1 item, Petrified Spike as a rare tier 2 item, and Blood Honey as an epic tier 3 item. This pattern applies to all primary stats. Players can find resources in corresponding tier nodes, with epic resources also potentially dropping from world bosses in steps. I've created an overview video on crafting implants and their correlation with resources. If you have any questions about this system, I hope my video can provide some helpful insights. We've received some news about the new synthesis machine in our game. This feature expands crafting possibilities and gives players more control over the process. The synthesis machine introduced new consumables for upgrading items to epic quality, rerolling stats, and more, reducing crafting randomness. It also allows the use of higher quality items in recipes for better crafted geo bonuses. Additionally, it enables character appearance modifications, including skill color changes and quality upgrades. Skin upgrade consumables drop from world bosses. The devs hinted at hidden recipes in the synthesis machine, encouraging players' experimentation. They plan to add more recipes, consumables, and functions in the future. Passive talents branches are getting a boost. At tier 5, you'll unlock recipes for branch-specific consumables. Medics, for instance, can craft hidden bandages, while warriors can make weapon whetstones. Moreover, new active abilities for artifacts and weapons are being introduced. Some of these abilities will only work with specific passive branches or combinations, enhancing character customization options. Exciting news about world expansion. The team is refining the open world, envisioning it a vast, dynamic playground. They are also ramping up work on monsters and bosses, adding depth to our adventures. Moreover, they are preparing the Steppes, a new open world dungeon, for testing. This fresh biome will boost elite forests, epic bosses, new resources, intriguing NPCs, and exciting quests. That's cool because right now we don't have much in-game content actually. The only thing I see for high-level characters is grouping up and making their way toward bosses. So I highly welcome all the new content for endgame that the developers are preparing for us. We can expect this new biome during the Alpha 4 testing phase. Now, let's turn to news about PvP and PvE. Alpha Test 4 will introduce a new game mode featuring a mysterious island with ancient ruins, designed for intense multiplayer action. This high-stakes adventure allows up to 10 players to team up or go solo. Here's a twist: it's hardcore survival. If you die, you lose weapons, implants, and everything you've collected. The island is teamed with dangerous enemies, valuable treasures, and roaming boss creatures. There is only one way out, and not everyone will escape with their loot. Exciting updates on Corepunk's Battlegrounds. 2 are coming at Early Access launch or immediately after its start, featuring popular gameplay mechanics. One map will be a 12 vs 12 capture and hold format with 5 points. The second battleground will be a 10 vs 10 capture the flag style. Players will earn experience, honor and rewards for participating in these playgrounds. The developers also have plans for a battleground map that follows the standard 3-lane isometric MOBA genre rules. I'm not sure if this is a good idea though. If I want to play a MOBA, I'd probably leave Corepunk and go play a dedicated MOBA game. When I click on the Corepunk icon, I'm looking for an MMORPG experience. Maybe the developers know something I don't. I'll keep an open mind. I won't be disappointed if I'm proven wrong. Regarding PvE, dungeons for solo players and small groups have been introduced. These personal instances offer mob and boss fights from various biomes. Rewards scale with speed and efficiency. Later, an affix system will allow players to increase difficulty for better loot. Post-early access, we can expect Bastion. It features a group PvE tower defense mod where you'll battle waves of enemies, including bosses, while gathering resources and repairing the fortress. This sounds fantastic to me since I love this kind of mod. For any Division 1 fans out there, let's pay tribute to the resistance missions on the coastline. And I've saved the best for last. We can expect 6 more heroes by early access: Defender, Commander, Sniper, Berserker, Pyromancer and Warlock. Next in line after early access launch: Grenadier, Cleric, Crusader, Soul Eater, Hand of Light and Engineer. I know some people are eagerly awaiting new heroes, especially those who feel like the Sniper is the one. Others have played mage characters a lot in other MMORPG games. I'm not overly hyped about this since I love the Shaman so much, but I understand that diversity in classes is a crucial feature of any MMORPG. It's great to see the game offering a wide range of options. As we can see, the developers are working hard on a whole bunch of current and new content. I hope this won't be the case where they concentrate on too many things at once, only to end up with something in an unsatisfactory state. What do you think? Which news are you most excited about and which doesn't interest you as much? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for your time and see you in the next one.